Once, there was a king who gathered the people of his kingdom and proclaimed, "I have acquired one of the world's most exquisite diamonds, and I wish to hide a message within the ring to pass on to my successors. This message should guide us through times of hardship and despair. It must be a brief sentence, no more than 2 or 3 words." The crowd, filled with clever minds, could craft lengthy essays but struggled to create a succinct phrase suitable for such a dire purpose. Disappointed, the king retreated to his chambers, where he encountered his loyal old servant. Raised by this faithful man after his mother's early passing, the king held him in great esteem. The old servant said, "I may not be as learned as the others, but I do know a message. During my time in the palace, I met many people, including a wizard who once visited your father. As a token of gratitude, he gifted me this message." The servant wrote something on a piece of paper and handed it to the king. "But don't read it yet. Keep it hidden in the ring and open it only when you truly need it." Soon after, disaster struck as the kingdom was invaded. The king found himself fleeing on horseback, pursued by many enemies. With nowhere to turn and a cliff ahead, desperation consumed him. He remembered the message within the ring, opened it, and read the words, "This too shall pass." A profound calm washed over him. Suddenly, his enemies lost their way in the woods, their sounds fading into silence. Grateful to his old servant and the wizard, the king tucked the paper back beneath the diamond and set off for his kingdom. Upon his triumphant return, he was greeted with jubilant celebrations and feasting. Joy filled the air, and the king felt a deep sense of happiness. Standing beside him, the old servant said, "Now is the perfect moment for another look at the hidden message, Your Majesty." The king chuckled and replied, "But I'm victorious. Why would I need to read it now?" "Listen to me," the servant urged. "This message is just as important in good times as it is in times of trouble." Curious, the king opened the message again. "This too shall pass." As he read those words, he felt that same deep tranquility return. Though surrounded by celebration, his pride and ego began to fade. In that moment, the king understood the true depth of the message, gaining profound enlightenment.